I have dealt with dislocated knee before, but that was by far the worst one I've ever seen.
They shouldn't swim with their clothes on. It's so dangerous. They're about to get into a whole lot of trouble.
Got a guy down here having a heart attack.
No one comes to work thinking that they're going to be faced with a resus.
We get oxygen, please.
As lifeguards down at Bondi, we see life and death, in a lot of different situations.
It's pretty easy for your number to come up down here.
It's kind of taught me to be really positive towards life. You know, every day you kind of have to live it like it's your last. You know, you never know when something could end up happening.
It was a pretty standard Saturday morning. Troy and Whippet were in the Rhino, just sort of patrolling backpackers in the south corner.
We were approached by some members of the public and a guy was sort of, I think there's someone in trouble down there. They gone.
Really quiet day. You wouldn't think of anything really going to go wrong, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with one of the most major incidents you can get on the beach down here.
So what, you just started feeling a bit off in the water and swam in?
Yeah, I was feeling fine on the first lap, and then I started coming back and I went, oh, going on.
So you've never had this problem before?
Yeah.
And is it getting any worse?
I just feel sick.
His name was Kurt. He was 54 years old and he was complaining of chest pain.
Rhino to Bondi Central. Can you call an ambulance for us? Got a guy down here having a possible heart attack.
His arms had a bit of pain and he had pins and needles in his hands, so start ringing alarm bells.
Ambulance, please.
We've got the defib whip. Yeah, mate, bring it down.
Swims laps to the He's come in, got chest pain sort of right in the middle, bit of tingling in the fingers. That's the most comfortable position for him. Really deep, slow breathing.
Hey, Whip, can I just have those stats again? Who is he, what age?
We got an age?
54.
Yeah, Whippet to Nicola. It's slowly getting worse, so just tell the ambo to be ASAP.
Yep, Ambo's on the way, boys.
Slowly get you onto your back. All we're going to do is apply the defib machine. Does that feel there worse? Yep. And then do is put it, chuck it on. There we go.
The defib is a piece of equipment that shocks the heart back into a normal rhythm. You know, the worst case scenario is we're going to have to zap this guy back to life.
Just try and relax there.
We're actually trained not to put the pads on straight away, but all the signs and symptoms were there. You know, it was a really big chance that he was possibly going to have an arrest.
You feeling a bit better?
All I can really do is just keep him comfortable. Really hoping that ambulance will be coming down Bondi Road any time now.
Mate, have you got anyone you'd like to get us to contact at all?
I knew I had to make that phone call because if my husband was having a heart attack on the water's edge at Bondi, I'd want to know.
Hi, Michelle. This is Nicola Atherton from the Bondi Lifeguards. I've been given your number. I believe it's either could be your husband.
Yeah, he's down here at Bondi and he's being treated for a suspected heart attack. How do you call someone up and just ruin their day like that? I can't even remember what I really said, but I was just trying to break it to her as gently as I could.
Just seeing if someone could drop down another oxy just in case this ambo doesn't get down here in time. Yeah, copy.
It was quite nerve-wracking because 3 or 4 of us were just standing there just waiting, anticipating the worst was about to happen.
I'll go up and meet it.
He's in a lot of pain. He's obviously got a lot of chest pain. I feel a bit sorry for him, but the ambulance has just arrived now, so hopefully we can get him to hospital pretty quick.
Then
then I see Yak's face, you know, it's such a good feeling. To know someone that you're going to be working with, it sort of makes a big difference. You already have that relationship there.
I'm a paramedic, full-time paramedic, and I've been a lifeguard now for, I don't know, 16 or 17 years.
Describe the pain for me. A cramp?
We got a towel or something, please?
Hi.
He's got central chest pain, he's short of breath, he's clammy, he doesn't look well.
Oh, God, I'm starting to go out.
So, where's that?
I'm starting to faint.
Faint?
Was he breathing
Open
really
your eyes.
quick, guys, before? Was he breathing?
It's gone now.
We witnessed the arrest and it was just like, oh,
If he stopped breathing and his heart stopped pumping, he's in cardiac arrest.
For help, analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Get that on for me.
Yeah, come on.
He just passed out then.
Yeah.
His hands are going.
Wait, just analyse.
Shock advised. Charging.
The red button.
Red button. Everyone clear?
Press shock 1 delivered. It is safe to touch the patient.
All right. Someone
Just
begin.
get on.
CPR now.
Someone get on the chest, someone get on the chest.
Yeah, I'll get on.
Continue. Continue for 1 minute 45 seconds.
We get oxygen, please. Someone.
you've got this guy's life in your hands. It's like right there in front of you. You want to make sure that he goes home to his wife and kids.
Continue for 1 minute.
2.
His heart's not functioning and he's not breathing, so his body's got no sign of life.
Continue.
It's a strange feeling pushing into someone's chest. You know you have to push really hard and go fast, but it is scary.
How you feeling, guys?
Yeah, switch up this.
Yeah, I'll come in.
Doing compressions is hard work. You get tired, so I took over from Troy after about 2 or 3 cycles.
The blue one, you can set the blue one up.
Continue. Continue for
You know, he went into this fit and it was terrible to witness because, you know, I hadn't seen that before.
Now that's going to happen with the brain not receiving enough oxygen.
Kurt, can you hear me? Kurt, hello? Okay.
Just stop for a sec.
Stop. Okay, buddy.
Doing good, mate.
He's breathing on his own. It's good.
Let me know if I keep going. It's such a relief. I could see him breathing again.
Wipe his arm on that side for me.
Okay, you're all right.
Out of nowhere, bang, his eyes open. It was just like, oh, thank God.
All right, we've got a sharps here. How you going up there, Louise? Are you all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's breathing on his own.
Thanks, Harrison. Can you give me a bit of an update as to what's happening? Because I just want to keep the wife in the loop.
Yeah, mate, Ambo's here, working on him at the moment.
He was conscious and alert when he came to us. The ambulance was down here within 5 minutes, so there has been a really good response time and all precautions have been taken.
Mate, his wife's up there on the phone.
56.
You don't know where you'll be going?
Probably Vinny's, I'd say, from here, but I don't know for sure.
So just, I don't want you to panic or anything, and I will keep you updated along the way as best I can, okay?
Blood pressure?
Hi, mate, how you going? How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling? Have you still got pain in your chest? Yeah. Continue with that for a sec. Beautiful.
UCL if you need a brake box.
Yeah.
What was and the BP was what?
150.
All right, let's see.
Where's the towel? I'll just hope you get a 12.
Once he went into arrest on the beach, a second ambulance has to be called, an IC paramedic, basically because they have a lot more skills and more drugs than what qualified ambulance officers have. So the story is the boys had the pads already on when we got here. He went into arrest.
When you
witnessed arrest.
Yeah.
1 shock straight up. Machine call for 1 shock straight up, followed by about 1.5 minutes CPR.
And then return to circulation.
And then return to circulation.
What time was that?
Oh, mate, we're talking 10 minutes ago. On 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Once he's stabilised, we need to get out of there ASAP. As lifeguards, they've done their bit. As paramedics, we've done our bit. The next step is for the doctors and nurses to probably do an angiogram, see what sort of blockages there are and whatever the scenario is. Okay, we good to go, guys?
Yeah.
Just someone bring this left arm in for me, please, across. As I come in, beautiful. I mean, at the moment he's looking good, but it's a long trip to the hospital, so fingers crossed. Looking back on the situation, the boys have done a fantastic job. They've done everything they could with the training that they have.
It hits you like a ton of bricks when it happens. You're physically and emotionally drained.
This was the first time I've actually witnessed an arrest right in front of me. That wasn't fun. I think 54 is way too young to have a heart attack.
Right.
It makes you think yourself, you know, you should get regular checks and you know how fit you really are. I feel like I'm having a heart attack myself. You can never prepare yourself for that, what just happened, you know? It's just the way things just unfold, you know, you're down here on a Sunday and you think it's a nice quiet day and then the guy drops with a heart attack right there, you know, it's pretty full on.
Kurt's got into cardiac arrest, we've shocked him, we've got him back, he's talking to us. It doesn't mean he's out of the woods yet.
Even though Bondi can look really calm and peaceful, we know where all the danger spots are. As lifeguards, if someone's number does come up, it's up to us to try and make sure that they do go home at the end of the day. I'll make the hat on in close.
I'll just go. I'll go until it.
I remember looking out to sea and seeing a couple of fully clothed gentlemen in the rip looking like they were about to get into a whole lot of trouble.
Could be a second one, watch another Asian guy.
Copy, mate.
Go in. One of the guys was distinctively dressed. He looked like he was out of the Gangnam Style film clip. Full clothes, bleach blonde hair, had the sunnies on.
Go in.
I guess I wanted to teach them a lesson and show them how hard it really was to get in and show them that they shouldn't swim with their clothes on. It's so dangerous. So everything seems to be going okay. It looks like I'm going to get these guys back to the sandbank and then suddenly their friend jumps into the rip and, yeah, it sort of all starts to go pear-shaped. Wearing clothes when you go swimming is probably the worst thing that you can do. They just get full of water, really heavy, and you can't swim in them.
So now we've got both the boys out there.
You got to get on the board, you're in a rip. Lay on your stomach, don't sit up.
There's another guy to the left. And the club is coming in.
All right, you sweet?
People that come down here for the first time, even though they might not know it, they're playing the odds and worst case scenario, they get into a lot of trouble.
You gotta swim between the flags. All right?
It's first time. Actually, one of my friends is a bad swimmer, so maybe that's the reason, one of the reasons.
When I first got here, it was looking to be a super busy day. It was sunny, 28 degrees. And then about 12 o'clock, lunchtime, it all turned terrible. Full storm come over, raining, thunder, lightning, everything. I was just sitting there right on the south side of the flags, and then I seen clubbies sort of run down, about 4 of them. And a guy was sitting in the shore. He got picked up by a wave and landed pretty heavily on the sandbank, and his knee just popped out.
Yeah, Max to HE, mate. Just got a male, 27, just dislocated kneecap.
Copy.
Just want to call Ambo first, definitely gonna need one.
Yeah, copy, mate. Tommy's doing the ambo call right now. So it's going to bring him up here, Tom.
Can you take Max to the tower?
Back, put a bit more comfortable.
I just can't move that.
Yeah, just that, all right?
I'm coming with you. Are you on holiday? Okay.
Slower, sorry.
Oh.
Robbie seemed like he was in a lot of pain. I asked him, mate, what's your pain out of 10? And he said 10. And every time we sort of jerked him in the slightest way, he would scream.
Yeah, you in the water?
Yeah, he was in the water, and then Maxi just pulled him out with Yates and a few other people. He's been fully conscious.
Every time we moved him, he just screamed in pain. And I felt bad, but then you had to get him out of the storm.
You ever done this before? No. And when you tripped over, you didn't fall over and swallow any water or anything like that, did you? No. I can't do an X-ray here, but it is pretty obvious that your patella has gone sideways. Now it's out of it.
I have dealt with dislocated knee before, but that was by far the worst one I've ever seen.
Is you just get a bit sleepy on that, and I'll straighten your leg out, and I'll just pop the patella back in.
Lifeguards are trained in senior first aid, but dislocations are considered a medical procedure, so we're not trained to do it.
It may hurt a little bit, give a bit of discomfort, but after that, when the knee, the patella is back in, you feel significantly less pain, okay? So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm gonna do it. So just keep relaxing, keep big breath, few big deep breath. Big deep breath through your mouth and out through your nose. Big breath, few big deep breath.
I didn't really feel creeped out. I was into watching him do it. I was heaps excited to see how he was going to do it.
So just try not to fight me either. I'll let you know when I'm going to do it. So just keep relaxing, keep big breath, few big deep breath. Just slowly going to straighten your leg out.
Keep going, keep breathing.
I'm only doing it slow.
Keep breathing.
Deep breath.
In, out through your nose.
Just try and relax as much as you can then. There you go.
Hey, take that away, Robbie. Hello, boy. How's your knee feel? Better? So your patella's back in.
I was amazed at how quick Robbie's pain did go away. As soon as he put it back into place, you could just see it was like instant relief on his face.
It's never happened before. I think it's just the intensity of the wave kind of just hit me on an angle, so...
So what this will need is an X-ray. So the chance of fractures are very, very small, but they are possible.
After that, the paramedic gave him a splint just to sort of keep it comfortable. I guess he was a bit unlucky, but, you know, it could happen to anyone. It's just the way it landed, and he was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Shock 1 delivered. Continue.
When anybody comes back to the tower after we've worked on them, you know, it gets quite emotional because, you know, 1 minute you're seeing him in probably the worst situation they could possibly be in, and next minute they walk through the door.
Hey, how you going?
G'day, how are you?
Good, good, how are you?
Are you the guys that saved my life?
I'm one of.
Hey, how are you?
Kurt. Whippet, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, Max?
Yeah, good, buddy.
Troy.
Hey, Troy. I remember you. I actually do remember you.
Nicola. Harrison.
Hey, Harrison. How are you? Kurt.
Whippet found you on the beach, and you kept saying I'm getting worse, I'm getting worse. We're like, this is not good.
Yeah. Doctors have said basically if you hadn't wired me up like that, I wouldn't be here. Simple as that.
I mean, the good thing was when we got to you, you were conscious and you could give us your symptoms, and to get there and have the time and to be able to prepare for it makes a big difference for us.
Nicola had the worst job having to call your wife. I was like, oh my God, you poor thing.
I mean, at first I didn't know that Kurt had gone to Bondi that day. I thought he'd just gone to the pool, so I got a bit of a shock. And then I freaked out. I don't know how I sounded on the telephone, but every time you phoned me, it was right at the right time. I got the reassurance I needed all the way through, so good. It was really fantastic.
I just wanted you to be there for, you know, whatever the outcome was going to be. And, like, I knew that, you know, you had the best guys on the job, so...
Mate, you were just like SAS. It was like, it was amazing, you know? You're all like regimental and you knew what you knew.
Tell the council that I might get a pay rise. What surgery did you...
Oh, they just put a balloon in it. Like, there's no stent or anything. They just had to go in and... Oh, it was amazing. When they hit the clot and just sucked it out, and as soon as... Because I was in so much pain, mate. It was like having a jackhammer, you know? And as soon as they sucked that out, instantly, it was like, oh, the pain's gone. It was like, wow.
You also said that if it hadn't been for you guys, Kurt's condition would be a lot worse, so he's had minimal damage to his heart, which has been really good.
I've come out of it like I'm the luckiest guy alive. I'm no doubt about it at the moment.
That's good.
Because of you guys and everyone else. You know? So.
That's good. It makes us, you know, it's what makes our job worthwhile.
What happened to Kurt drums home how precious life is. Thanks for coming down to see us because it means a lot to us to be able to see the people that we get back.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. You know, really, really appreciate it.
Coming up on Bondi Rescue, a tricky little surgery in the tower. Maxi and Glick up close and personal with a shark.
Boys, 100% shark straight out here.
And every lifeguard's fear. A swimmer pulled from the water, not breathing.
I've got to let go of it. Stay touch, patient. Stay with.
Bondi's world-famous stretch of sand is a magnet for beachgoers. Lifeguards patrol the beach, switching their time between the shoreline and the tower. Lately, though, Jesse has been spending more time in the tower than he'd normally like.
I'm in the tower this summer because I had an accident at the start of the season. I got washed on the rocks south of the icebergs and fractured my pelvis, hip and coccyx. I find it pretty funny that I hurt myself on a 1 foot wave because, you know, I chase waves all around the world that are in the 15 to 20 foot range. Unfortunately, the 1 foot wave was the one that got me.
Since being injured, Jesse has been confined to light duties in the tower.
I think everyone has their, you know, their different bits of being a lifeguard, and yeah, mine's definitely being on the beach, not in the tower. I've broken my thumb.
I don't really want to touch it because I don't want to make it any worse.
Okay.
I think that would just numb it up a bit so the pain, or I can give you pain relief.
Can you have both?
Martine, a Bondi local, was surfing when things went a little pear-shaped.
She showed me her thumb and it was like, oh, it looked disgusting, and I was like, oh, I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, just wait for the paramedics to come, because if it is a dislocated one, they'll just put it straight back in for you, but...
I reckon it's dislocation. Do you want to put it back in?
We're not allowed to.
Whippet calls for specialty assistance, an extended care paramedic.
I just got a lady been surfing. She's looks like she's either dislocated or broken her thumb.
Before the paramedic arrives, Martine attempts some surgery herself.
Oh, don't do that. That was probably the worst thing you could have done. Don't do that. Just leave it like that there and just keep sucking on that whistle.
The green whistle contains methoxyflurane, which relieves pain and can also deliver a feeling of euphoria.
What's your thumb? What's your thumb? Hey, we're worried about your thumb. What are you doing? What's your thumb? She sat next to me and kind of put her leg up on my leg and made herself comfortable, which I didn't mind. Jesse, how do you know my name?
You told me.
No, I didn't.
Everyone knows you.
You told me.
I didn't tell you my name.
No, yes, you told me.
Yeah, the green whistle had a pretty funny effect on her. I went from about a 2 before she had the whistle to about a 10 by the end of it.
I've got another child to pick up.
The extended care paramedic arrives to relocate Martine's thumb.
Keep sucking on the whistle. Keep on the whistle.
Nothing happened.
Unfortunately, it didn't go back in, so she had to go to hospital. The car ride would have been funny for the Ambo driver, I tell you that.
You know what?
She was a character.
Martine was taken to Prince of Wales Hospital. After undergoing surgery to reset her thumb, she was discharged 5 hours later. In Australia last year, 266 people died from drowning. Bondi's lifeguards pride themselves on making sure no lives are lost on their watch. But drownings do occur.
It's a male, about 20 years old. They got him on the bag now. I'll get back to you in more info.
This is when training and years of experience count. The critical moments when lifeguards bring people back from the brink of death.
So just relax, mate, just relax. We're looking after you, okay? We got notified up in the tower by a member of the public that there might have been someone in trouble in the flags.
A Bondi Rescue crew member confirms the sighting. Beardy and Mouse race from the tower, carrying the medikit and defibrillator.
Can I get an ambulance here ASAP where they've just dragged someone out of the water? We need the ambulance, we need all the boys on scene to get this one, because this is a drowning.
Water froths from his lungs and obstructs his airway.
I'm just going to give him a bit of a pump here. We need to establish an airway, and we do have a Goodell airway. Yeah, let's roll him. Our Goodell holds the patient's tongue down so they don't choke on their tongue, and it opens a clear airway for us to continue EAR on. He started draining, and I knew we had an airway. Get that defib on him.
Lifeguards attach the defibrillator. If the man's heart stops beating, he will be given an electric shock to restart his heart. If a shock is administered, anyone touching the patient will be electrocuted as well.
Stop CPR. Stop now.
Gonna analyze
Do not touch the patient.
My guys, just hands
Analyzing.
off.
I have to
Do
leave.
not touch the patient. No shock advised.
Okay, we're gonna roll it back again.
Okay, just wait. To help drain water from the man's lungs, lifeguards place him in the recovery position.
Mate, if you can hear us, squeeze your right hand, buddy.
Can you hear us?
Buddy, squeeze that right hand.
No,
45 seconds.
Just keep draining that water out of him. Can you feel the pulse?
You keep going, I'm just concentrating.
Faintly.
Yeah, okay, well then, okay, he's got a pulse.
I want that on. I want that on.
The man was found floating between the flags, the safest part of the beach.
Just trying to get not far out. Yeah, just by himself though, yeah? Yeah.
Beardy notices a telling injury.
He was blood on his head. Guys, I'm a bit worried. I want to put this neck collar on him, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Let's try and straighten up his spine.
Lifeguards suspect he's possibly suffered a spinal injury. New recruit Mario is sent to the tower to recover the spinal cord. It's the first resuscitation he's been involved in.
Adrenaline, I drive as fast as I could. I start moving people in front of me.
What do you need, brother?
Yeah, possible.
Does anyone over there know this gentleman?
Analyzing. No shock advised. It is safe.
Lifeguards must keep the man alive until paramedics take over.
Bondi Central to the boys.
I just run back to the Ambo. The Ambo is still at Ramwick.
Okay, copy that. He's breathing, but he's unconscious at the moment. So, yeah, we give you a post day.
For 1
Thank you.
minute.
Pulse 67, 71, 83, it's rising, which is good.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe it's worth rolling him, putting the neck collar on, coming back over?
On 3, Mouse, you can drop that for a second. 1, 2, 3, roll.
Good work, good work, good work.
We took him out of the recovery position because there were signs of life. He was responsive to us. He was squeezing our hands, and we were happy with the clear airway that we had with the Goodell.
Mate,
can you open your eyes for us? You can open your eyes. Okay, that's good. I know it's hard, mate. You need to try and just take a big, deep breath. Calm down for us.
If the man has a spinal injury, moving him is risky, but lifeguards must prioritise his airway.
You need to spit out,
Vomit, mate. Need to vomit, vomit.
That's it. Spit it out, mate. Spit it out.
Analyzing.
Guys, can you move out of the way so the ambulance can get down here, please? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Out of the way.
It was a big relief to have the paramedics turn up and take over.
All right, have we got any straps for this tour? Yep.
Yeah, they're on that.
We'll clip them in right now.
What happened to the man is a mystery. The first person to spot him in the water was a nearby swimmer.
We was playing with my son on the waves, and we saw him facing down, and we saw that he was holding the breath. And we looking for a little while, and he didn't move. And after that, making like convulsions, and I just touched him, and he didn't respond, and I just turned around. He tried to breathe, but I think he got a lot of water on the lungs, and that's why he couldn't breathe. And after we put him on the side, he started breathing, but with difficulty.
Okay, everybody on 3, 1, 2, 3, lift. Yep. So mate, you've got to really try and keep your head straight. Well, heaps of things can cause him to be unconscious in the water.
could be a medical illness. It could have been ran into someone, knocked unconscious. He left the beach alert, conscious, probably with a bit of water in him, but I think that he was a very lucky man that situation went the way it did.
From what we know, there was no friends or family around, so at the moment he's just a mystery man.
The fact that no one knows who he is, and up to this point we really don't know what happened, is it's a bit of a sad story. It just would be nice to, just work something out, because at the moment I feel a bit like lost with it all, Get him in the car.
After extensive medical treatment, the man's condition stabilised. The mystery surrounding his identity is also solved, and James was reunited with concerned relatives and loved ones.
Over the summer, there's been an increase in a lot of marine life. We've got turtles, we've got whales, we've got penguins, we've got seals, we've got fish. And one thing that does eat these things is a shark.
This isn't the Lifeguards' first close call with sharks this season.
Wow, straight underneath him.
Add record incidents up and down the coast, and everyone is on high alert.
Look at the size of them.
Maxi and trainee Anthony Glick are following a school of salmon 250 metres offshore.
There's been a few shark sightings in the area recently, so they're just launched a jet ski as a precautionary measure, just to have a quick patrol, see if they can see anything fishy, and report back soon.
It actually looks very sharky out there right now. Overcast day, murky water.
Load of fish, mate.
I remember saying, mate, let's wrap it up. We've been out for about an hour. As I look out to sea, I saw a couple of birds lift, and I just saw this fin just cruising through the water.
Oh my God! Oh, Maxi, no! Maxi, no!
Yeah, he's a little scared. Click was telling me to slow down, stop doing quick movements.
100% shark!
Maxi must confirm if the fin is a shark or just a dolphin. Then another call comes in at the tower.
Bondi Lifeguards, Jesse speaking. Okay.
There's a shark.
Everything's happening. Wait, I'll send someone up there right now. Oh, wait. We've got someone having a fit at North Bondi RSL.
Deano and Jake respond to the reported incident at North Bondi, while Jesse waits for Maxi's response.
That's 100%.
100% a shark. Maxi said he definitely seen it, and look, there's nothing else we can do but hit the button. Here we go, shark alarm. Everything's happening. There was just a quiet day, and now there's a shark. Someone's having a fit up North Bondi. All hands on deck.
Deano and Jake race to locate the injured woman.
Shark alarm's blaring, and we got the rhino parked in the way so we didn't get run over, and we're sort of assessing the patient.
And you can feel my hands, everything like that? Yes. Okay, pull back on my hands with your toes. Pull back.
Get your head down.
Pull back, that's it. Any pain when you do that? What about when you push down like that? Any pain?
She had quite a serious wound on the back of her head, and then we started to be concerned about concussion.
This is Leela, she's 21, she's just had a stack on a skateboard. We've done a primary assessment. There's obviously a fair egg on her head and some blood coming out near my hand. These guys have been looking after her.
Yeah.
She did fit before we originally come down for a fit.
Yeah.
No previous illness. She lose consciousness. She lost consciousness because she's got a couple seconds. There's a solid egg under my right ear.
So you can really see the blood. What day is it today?
Today is... I'm not sure.
There's a shark! Go in! Gonna have to close the beach, confirm shark sighting from the boys out there on the jet ski.
The alarm went off and we had to just get the first wave in. It's pretty scary.
Look at that spear fisherman out there. He's shark bait. Yeah, Maxi, it's most probably in line with second ramp, about 200 out.
There's a shark, buddy. Yeah, I would get in if I were you, buddy.
You know, as soon as the beach was clear, we went back out to where we last saw it and tried to see it, but there was no success.
She had a nasty blow on her head, but I think the hair sort of absorbed a lot of the blood and helped it clot.
At North Bondi, Brazilian skateboarder Layla may have suffered a concussion. She's prepped for hospital and further tests. On the water, lifeguards want to reopen the beach to swimmers, but can't be sure there isn't still a shark in the bay. They call for assistance.
We only usually call Lifesaver 1 if something really big happens, where, you know, we need the bird's eye view. They were very, very low, and I was like, they're onto something here.
We have sighted our shark. It's probably no bigger than a metre.
I don't know if Maxi's seen a different shark, but yeah, Lifesaver 1 said that they seen a 1 metre shark.
You know, it's definitely the shark that we saw was bigger than 1 metre.
There's not much more we can do for you guys today. We'll be heading back to the Lifesaver Beach. Thanks for your call.
Copy in Lifesaver 1. Bondi Lifeguards out.
Lifesaver 1 heads back to base. But Bondi's lifeguards patrol for another hour to make sure no sharks, big or small, remain in the bay.
The beach is open, guys.
Diving into the ocean is a transformational, some might even say divine experience. But is it a place where one's misdeeds can be washed away?
I was attending a patient towards North Bondi, and as I was finishing up, I looked to the very north corner.
Central, what have we got going on in the corner?
I can see 30, 40 people standing in the rip with some sort of very strange behaviour or a baptism or something going on.
Dean, there's some religious guy up there doing some religious stuff.
That's what religious guys do. Go, don't be. Lord have mercy. Something you have started, that can go inside.
There was yelling, and I think there was holding hands, and yeah, everybody was quite involved in the group.
Torben Sondergaard has travelled all the way from Denmark to spread the word of his church.
It was people from different places who came and they repented because they believe in Jesus and they got baptized in water, as you saw. But then something extra happened. Then the Holy Spirit come over them, as we read in the Bible, and they start to speak in tongues.
I was just baptized in there with Torben, and it was just the most amazing experience, because before that I felt a lot of struggle in me, because when you go down it's like bearing your sins, and when you're raised back up and now you're free, I experienced freedom and I really feel it.
I think I was offered a healing of some sort, but then I realised Jesse's in the tower and I think he'd be the ideal man for a healing.
Jesse, a member of Marubara's notorious Bra Boys, has had his share of life's turmoils. Plus, right now, he's also dealing with some physical injuries.
One of the people down there have overheard Dean speaking about my fractured pelvis and fractured back.
He can come to us and we'll pray for him.
We'll pray for him and definitely get healed, because that's the promise of God. He said that believers will lay their hands on the sick and they shall recover. So if that's the promise of God, and we see that every day, people getting healed, I'm sure that Jesse can also get healed.
Hopefully I wake up in the morning and I'm fine.
Unable to leave the tower, Jesse has to settle for a prayer from North Bondi.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
If they had to cure my pelvis down there and my hip and my coccyx, they would have had to cure a few more things too. A few little demons in my head, I'll tell you that.
I remember coming over to the last wave, and what I saw next just, absolutely shocked me to the core.
Yeah, when Singlet started paddling, it just got worse and worse.
I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to draw on every little bit of skill, every little bit of training that I've ever had.
Look, I've seen some crazy things in my 19 years of service, and mate, that one was just unbelievable.
I've never seen that in my lifetime of being a lifeguard. We do so many rescues, thousands of rescues a year. And a lot of the time, we're racing to get to them. Some are more dramatic than others. Sometimes a lot of people have a lot of fight in them. And sometimes they just sink. But the majority of people we rescue, they just get out of the water and off they go, and you never see them again. Yeah, most rescues we do, 95, 99% of the time, we just get there in the nick of time. And, although they could end up in tragedy, we just seem to get there. But, as much as we try and try, sometimes we just can't be there for everybody. And that's the sad part.
At its core, a lifeguard's mission is simple: preserve human life.
40,000 people down here on any given day, and we'll do 100, maybe 200 rescues some days.
But this summer has been unlike any in recent memory. As a drowning epidemic has swept Australia, 280 people are dead.
A man in his 50s was pulled from the ocean.
A 2-year-old boy was discovered unconscious.
Today, the body of a 25-year-old man.
The New South Wales horror run of drownings has continued.
When you hear of a lot of drownings around Australia, it puts a lot more pressure on the team because it's happening everywhere and you just don't want that statistic to happen down here.
The most tragic events in Bondi's history are never forgotten. Black Sunday, 1938. Lifeguards and lifesavers rescued more than 180 people at once. Dozens were resuscitated. 5 people died.
The big difference in lifeguarding now is the equipment we have. 70-odd years ago, they were still pulling people in with a belt and reel. You look at the old photos and the crowds back then were just as big as the crowds we get now.
In the 79 years since Black Sunday, lifeguards have never faced multiple resuscitations at once. March 2nd, 2017. Autumn has begun and the crowds are thinning out.
The end of summer for us is probably our favourite time of year. It's just a beautiful time to be at Bondi, and for us, it's a time to, enjoy your job.
For lifeguards, it's business as usual.
Nothing changes. We do the same thing routinely every day. Check our equipment, put the signs in the dangerous spots, place our flags in the most appropriate position, and then we just get to work.
The day has been quiet, but by mid-afternoon, the rips of South Bondi are intensifying.
One can down. Boys, we just got to head off the back of the icebergs. Corey's been watching him for a little bit. Can you head down there for us?
On our way.
Sorry. Well, we see a guy who's struggling right in the south corner, and, he's a long way out.
He was definitely in the midst of a rip. What do you reckon? Are we in?
Yeah, mate, I'd personally say go.
The man is now around 200 metres offshore. At a low vantage point, singlets must memorise the man's position.
As I headed in, I had eyes on him, but because of the waves, I kind of kept losing sight of him, you know, dipping below the wave.
Yeah, Singo's just going to get him.
Singlets reaches the last place he saw the man.
Singo's going.
Yeah, so I get out the back and, you know, there was no sign of him anywhere. It's really eerie. There's, you know, you're looking at the surface and you're looking for any kind of panic out there. You know, you're also just looking for, you know, activity below the surface.
Singo's probably thinks he's just lost someone, eh?
Yeah.
You know, my immediate reaction was, you know, has he gone under?
It's pretty scary because sometimes you look around, there's just no one there, and you always think the worst. Have they sunk? Have they gone under? Have they drowned?
You might want to get him on the megaphone, let him know the guys be on the rocks.
Yeah, Singo, right in here. Come right back in, Singo.
In a rare turn of luck, the man has been funneled through a channel in the rocks and spat out close to shore.
It's the best feeling in the world, knowing that someone's safe and blow that sigh of relief.
How you going, buddy? You all right?
Yeah.
You all right? Yeah. Okay, cool. That was hectic. I got out there and I couldn't see him.
Yeah, he came in.
But he's gone under. Like
he just got pushed straight in around the rocks.
Looked around and there was just no one.
You went straight past him.
He must have come in that quickly.
Yeah, he did. Straight in around the rocks.
Yeah.
70-year-old Doug is from Scotland. Like many visitors, swimming at Bondi has been on his bucket list.
We're on holiday on a round-the-world trip from central Scotland, and this will be the one and only day in my life probably that I'll be here. So I won't forget it in a hurry. I was getting a little bit concerned, I have to say. When I was coming in, the current was taking me more to the rocks. I didn't realise how close to the rocks I was, you know.
Doug has a story to take back home to Scotland. Sadly, not everyone lives to tell the tale about swimming in a rip. Singlets is a third-generation Bondi boy and a father of two. He has close to a decade of experience as a lifeguard.
I still love my job. I always will love this job.
Today looks set to end like most days do. The lifeguards pack up and everyone goes home safely.
You know, this day's no different than any other day.
But in the ocean, nothing can be certain.
Those heads out the back of the back, you know. Boys might have to go in the back, you know. Yeah, out the back.
5 people have walked off the shallows of a sandbank
You better go.
into the deep water of Backpackers Rip.
I just saw this cluster of people right out the back of Backpackers where the surfers were, and it didn't look good at all.
Yeah, they're waving now. They're waving now.
Boys, hands are waving. There's 5 heads. You're gonna have to go.
The people are staying above water, but they appear to be struggling. 30 seconds after the group were first sighted, Singlets enters the water.
Just hang on, guys. We've got boys coming out for you. Just hold on.
Jethro notices something isn't right.
It's actually a girl floating on her back. Someone holding her up. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks.
We've got boys coming out for you.
In the turbulence, lifeguards try to identify who is worse off.
Yeah, boys, just so you know, the old bloke furthest out is the worst. Hopefully Singos gets straight on him.
I couldn't see the patients on the way out, and then I remember coming over to the last wave, and what I saw next just, you know, absolutely shocked me to the core.
Hello.
The woman is unconscious and not breathing. Singlets must let the team know. The situation is critical.
You see the 3 pumps, the first thing you got to do is get the defib
down to the shore.
Jeff, get me down back to the deep end. Well, you never want to see that signal because you know that you've got a really heavy situation happening and, you know, you've really got to act and act quickly.
Ambulance, please.
Whoa! This girl's unconscious.
Singlets is desperate for help, but there are no lifeguards free.
Of course, I wanted to help Singo. He was asking for help, but I couldn't leave this guy that was clearly about to drown. I had to get him to the sandbank and then go help again.
Lifeguards learn the people are from the same family.
Go.
Further out, the situation has become much worse.
Corey! This lady's unconscious. Can you help him?
Singlets was screaming at me to come over and help him, and then I heard on the megaphone.
There's one out to the left here as well.
I think there's someone else that's just as bad, eh?
Had to paddle over the crest of one or two more little waves, and then I just saw the person face down, just lifeless and face down.
There's two unconscious patients out there.
Look, I've seen some crazy things in my 19 years of service, and mate, that one was just unbelievable.
To have two people unconscious at the same time, I've never seen that in my lifetime of being a lifeguard.
Lady, hello!
And Chapo's not even working, Chapo's in there.
You know, usually there's a bit of colour in someone who's unconscious, but mate, that was just straight up really bad. Where we were, there was just constant little waves that just kept chipping away, like just making it harder and harder and harder.
I don't even know what's going on out there anymore.
I just went straight to Corey because he needed help.
Singlets is left with no assistance.
I remember when the other lifeguards paddled to the other patients. You know, I just felt like, how am I going to manage this? Like, there's no one to help.
It's been 3 minutes since the pair were found face down. The human brain cannot survive without oxygen for much longer than 6 minutes.
If I lose my board,
Come on, lady! Talk to me, hello!
worst possible scenario,
Hello!
I'm going to be in the water with a dead patient.
Hello! Come on, Tom!
I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to draw on every little bit of skill, every little bit of training
Lady, hello!
to get this woman in, because there is really no other option.
Talk to me, hello! Can you come in and help?
Anyone who's tried to pick up an unconscious patient is just pretty much sometimes impossible on your own. And, you know, for the job he did, it was just incredible.
We're going to get her out on the board. Lift the board. Lift the board. Lift the front. Pick it up, pick it up. Right here. Sideways. Use the drone. This way. Yeah.
4.5 minutes after Oddbjørg was first found, Singlets begins the vital compressions, which will circulate oxygen from her bloodstream through to her brain.
Don't worry about that. Keep coming. 1, 2, 3.
Kerbox prepares the defibrillator. The voice system will notify lifeguards if an electric shock can be given to restart Oddbjørg's heart.
Flying past.
Settle down, settle down, settle down.
Don't
worry about that. Keep coming, keep coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Flying past.
Let me do that. You get the pads on, right? Shit.
Oddbjerg's sister watches on.
Okay, mate. Get ready to get off.
One. Stop CPR. Do not touch the patient.
Where's the other boy?
No shock advised.
They're out there, mate. They're still out there.
Needed. Begin CPR.
Everyone knew, like, we've got to get him in as quick as possible, and as time went on, we're just thinking, got to get him in, got to get him in, got to get him in.
Even with like 3 or 4 other guys trying to push the board when a wave came, the wave just wouldn't take us. I just couldn't believe it.
Lifeguards must battle against the power of backpackers' rip.
Corey did that initial work and he was just like, get him in, and we were trying.
Kerbox and Singlets are desperate for assistance.
Hey, mate, can you get down here? Oh, no English. Get down.
Yeah, this gentleman just came up after I was yelling, please someone help. He couldn't speak English and, realistically, it didn't matter. We just needed his help. We're forever grateful.
Continue for 30 seconds.
2 minutes swap. I'll keep going. The boys, where are they? Get out,
Almost 6 minutes have lapsed since Corey first reached Johnny. 5 surfers have joined 3 lifeguards in the fight against the rip.
Somehow he came off the board again. It just drove me insane that I couldn't get him in.
The man weighs in excess of 100 kilograms.
Still, at least from what I can see, 2 patients in the water. Kerbox and Singlets and someone else that I can't tell are doing a resus on another patient right now. It's the one Singlets brought in. Hopefully that ammo gets here real quick.
Tilt the head, man. Head back. Head tilt. That's it. Shit.
Continue. Continue.
Hold back,
Lifeguards listen to the defibrillator.
Continue for 15 seconds.
But Oddbjerg's heart rhythm is in flatline and she can't be shocked.
Stop CPR. Stop now. Analyzing heart rhythm.
I remember looking around and went, oh no.
This is going to be the worst thing I've ever seen as a lifeguard.
The thing that was going through my brain more than anything was like, this person's friends or family are going to be on the beach watching this whole thing.
Can you hold that there? That's
7 minutes after Johnny was first found in the water, resuscitation begins.
Compression's down, cause. Coming out. Compression's cause. Straight enough. Let go, mate. Don't use your thumbs, mate.
This is the worst crisis the service has faced in decades.
So bad.
He's so determined to get the patient back, no matter how long they've been unconscious for. You're not going to give up.
Get the bearing. Tilt the head, mate. Head back. Head tilt. That's it.
Continue.
Good compressions, box.
They're getting there. They're getting there.
At the end, base. Roll him, mate. Go on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Essential to the boys. Boys, have I got anyone to come up here and give the ambos a lift down? Got a chance?
Take the buggy. Now, boys.
Just need you to come over.
Yeah. Go, boys, go.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, jump in. Jump in.
3. Okay, mate. You're ready to get on that one.
How many pictures you got?
15 minutes after the pair were found face down,
There's one patient.
the prospect of successful resuscitation is becoming less likely by the second.
Is it good?
Just keep going with the compression. Just keep going with the compression.
Anybody's coming.
Fingers crossed, boys. Come on.
How are you, mate?
What we got?
Good guy. No pulse, no breathing. In the water for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, we're going with the shocks and all that.
We haven't had a shock. We haven't had a AFib.
Just keep going with CPR.
Yep, that's all we've been doing, man.
The whole time, I wanted to see nothing but see him start coughing or blink or something, you know.
Johnny is also fitted with a defibrillator in the hope his heart can be restarted.
How long
Okay, we're 1 minute 30
I was just really, really hoping something would happen.
got it.
You tell me when to get going.
A non-shockable rhythm.
But no shockable rhythm is present.
Back to CPR, print, please, ventilate.
Okay, 4 minutes exactly.
With our compressions, the hope is that we generate a shockable rhythm and get it off flatline, and that can help him come back to life.
Okay, so we're at 5 minutes then.
Okay, I'll go to the 6 minutes. You want me to stop?
No, bung in.
Yeah, I'm alright. I've got another 2 minutes.
We don't stop CPR now. We let you know when you stop, okay? Doing well, guys.
30 metres away, paramedics fit an ECG machine to Oddbjerg, hoping to identify electrical activity in her heart.
Singles and I just weren't going to give up. And then out of nowhere, he said, "Oh, hey boys, I think I'm getting a faint electrical activity there." Next minute, you know, we heard we've got activity. There's a pulse come back. I looked at Singlish and was like, "Oh my God, like we've got it back."
Absolutely incredible. One of the paramedics told me that there's a 0.01% chance that someone will survive something like this, and there it was right in front of us.
And the boys had already beaten all the odds. I was just stoked that the boys got her back.
It was just this huge relief, and Singles and I were like, "Thank God." But you know, that didn't help things as well, because then the boys, unfortunately, across from us were like, you know, had their heads down, and all of a sudden, you know, our focus turned to them, and then I was like, "Oh no."
With their sister revived, family members turned to their brother-in-law. But after 30 minutes of CPR, paramedics call an end to the resuscitation.
We're just like, why can't we get this guy back? Like, you know, over the years we've had so many successful sort of resusces and situations, and mate, it's surreal. It's surreal having someone die at your hands.
I saw them, and then you guys were there, and I was like, just routine, and they just went like that.
Yeah. It's not what many people are used to dealing with.
Yeah, poor Jeffro, he was in the tower and would have hit him hard as well because I don't think he's ever seen anything like this either.
It's harder to be in the tower when resuscs are going on because you feel helpless, but you're playing such an important role.
Yeah, when Singlet started paddling, it just got worse and worse. Yeah, when it's our one job down here to get everyone home safe and out of the water. And obviously sometimes we do our best and it's not good enough, but it hurts a lot.
Now breathing on her own, Oddbjerg is placed into an induced coma and prepared for transportation to hospital.
But when she left the beach, you're never out of the woods. You got a big fight still on your hands.
I'll come with you as well, all right? It's going to be okay.
Thank you.
She's showing really good signs, all right? So just relax, okay? It's going to be all right.
I have a brother in here too.
I know, it's okay. We'll just worry about one person at a time, okay?
Thank you.
It would have been horrific to watch your family member, if not two of them, going for a leisurely swim 1 minute and next minute being resuscitated on the middle of the beach.
What do we know about this girl? Does anyone actually know her? Or is she
Oh, there's a relationship, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want the stairs or the tower, boys?
Her name?
Stairs or the tower? I mean, our stretch is there, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be easy to get over here because it's going to be too narrow.
Move the beds to what else?
Yeah, we'll go to the wide one.
What's the easiest spot? I think it's stairs.
Yeah.
Move the bed. Hey, Mitch, can you jump off with the bed? Yeah. Bring her out first so everyone's around the
It may be days before Oddbjerg's condition is fully known.
You never have that feeling of relief until you finally get the all clear, and you're just praying for days that you're going to get that.
Yeah, you never lost anyone at work before, I feel like.
Yeah, you've done your best. There's nothing more than you could have done, you know what I mean?
It felt like 10 minutes. We were all just standing there as a group. I think everyone was just trying to comprehend it.
"23-year-old Wally is in his first season as a Bondi lifeguard.
I was very blank. I didn't know how to feel kind of thing. I was sort of like, what just happened kind of thing. I don't really know how I was feeling at that stage. It was a bit blank.
Don't worry if it's not all right, because even I'm battling with it, and it's just what it is. It's horrible.
The bond between the guys that have been involved in that was incredible.
Before lifeguards get a chance to debrief on what has just happened, they're called back to the beach.
Yeah, I've got a potential mouse in the same reef.
Less than 5 minutes since a man's body was carried away, someone has dived into Backpacker's Rip.
I remember we were all in the tower going why? What didn't they see? Didn't they notice that something horrible had just happened?
How stupid can you be?
How can people actually continue to swim there? Two bodies just got pulled from the water and people still swim there.
Yeah, look, I don't know if you've been here for the last 10 minutes, but we've just had a really bad incident happen right here. We have a sign that says dangerous currents. We're really getting frustrated. You know, help us out.
I couldn't believe that he was swimming in that exact same spot.
Go around the back, just go across the beach onto the sandbank. Go across.
Like 10 minutes later, I don't get it.
Not even 5 minutes after a fatality. I don't get it.
At the end of the day, we do our job and we set the beach up to be as safe as possible. We put the flags in the safest spot on the beach. That's where they're meant to swim. So these guys that swim in these spots, they've got to take responsibility for their own lives at some stage.
Incidents that have gone on here?
Well, I don't know, it's ambulance right here, I don't know.
Yeah. It's because someone was swimming exactly where you were. Brilliant. Let go and walk out.
He went in the exact same spot those tourists were in, so I don't know what you got to do down here to make people stop swimming in the wrong spot. So he didn't even know what the red and yellow flags were.
I give up. Like, that's just a perfect example of what we're dealing with down here.
Like, saw the ambulances and everything. Like,
They're
I asked
everywhere
him. I said, "Did you see what happened?" And he goes, "Yeah." You deal with the biggest situation you could deal with, and then they try and just replicate it. Basically, like, what are you doing? Like, it's insane. I gave him a bit. It's all right. They need to know about it because whatever we're doing at the moment, it's not getting through to them. So.
At the end of the shift, Kerbox calls the team together.
I think the best way to deal with this is, you know, have a debrief, just try to talk it out. You know, it takes a while to process something like this happening and, you know, just stick together. And that's what we did. Yeah, I might hit you tomorrow, I might hit you next week, but the thing is, we're all in it together.
The worst I've seen in
I've never seen two at a time.
No.
Not two at a time.
And looking around at the surface faces and everything, everyone was just horrified and just no one could help.
Honestly, I'm proud of everyone you guys, so
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourselves up.
I suppose that's the nature of our job.
Yeah.
You all think it can happen and you know it can happen, but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a job that we do. We love doing it. And, you know, I think that you can't blame yourself. What if that did happen?
I mean, you know, like we got one back and that's something, so.
Yeah, I'm glad that was a big focus on that.
Yeah.
I care about the younger guys and, you know, I'm an old bloke these days and, you know, it's important that I show support and that's what I try to do and I'll keep trying to do. Kept in touch with the boys the whole time, making sure they're okay, but yeah, it was difficult. Yeah. Anyway.
3 days after the drowning, lifeguards await news on the condition of 67-year-old Oddbjerg, the woman they resuscitated.
I was just sitting in the tower watching the water and we got a knock at the door and she said, "Hi, you rescued my sister?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And she was looking at me and I just said, how is she? And she's like, "This is her." And the lady just stood there and like, we just looked at each other for 20 seconds. I just looked at her, I was like, this can't be real. Like, you should be dead.
As soon as we saw each other, we just had this huge hug for about a minute and there were tears. I think one stage we just looked at each other. For me to see her with life in her body and life in her eyes was incredible. So this is from the sister, actually, who was here. I only got this on Friday, so. Dear Trent, thank you again for saving my sister from drowning on Bondi Beach.
For the hard work you and your fellow lifeguards did for both Oddbjerg and our brother-in-law, Johnny, meant the world to us.
I had the feeling of being in a roller coaster between deep sorrow and extreme happiness.
Going home together with Obbjorg, who shows no signs of injury at all, is the best gift ever.
I would like you to know and also pass on to your fellow lifeguards that all of us who are present at Bondi are so grateful for your knowledge, capacity, endurance and hard work regarding both Johnny and my sister.
Our sister, who lost her husband, asked me to thank you for trying as hard as you did to save Johnny's life.
His coffin will come to Norway in a few days, so we are going to gather for his funeral. Please pass on our thanks to everybody involved.
North Bondi, on days like today, you know, you can't beat it.
Hello, how are you?
You know, we all try to, you know, get together once in a while, and, you know, what better way than having a barbecue together? It doesn't wipe out what happened, but it eases a bit, so, yeah, it's good. A lot of the boys have got families now, and wives and partners and fiancés like myself, and it's like one big family. Yeah, this summer's been really hard for us. It's been testing at times. We've had an unfortunate tragedy. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's our job, and we just got to keep coming back and turning up and doing the same job day in, day out. And we've got to move forward, and days like today, getting together with all the family, it's, you know, it's fun, and it eases the pain a bit.
Rattler every day, how are you? You know, we're more than just colleagues, we're mates, you know, and we're mates for life.
Merry Christmas, the Bondi!
Tonight on Bondi Rescue.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone going to be nice and calm? Just who is the real Father Christmas?
Imposter!
The busiest day of summer. A not so happy holiday.
You all have to do this when we're on vacation.
Christmas Eve on Bondi. At the top of the wish list, some sun. Until then, the beach belongs to laid-back locals and die-hard tourists.
We've got 3 Santas that have just rocked up on the beach.
On that beach, Merry Christmas.
They've got a little Christmas tree there. Looks like they're setting up for the day.
Only time for Christmas in Sydney, so we celebrate it like this. Germany.
Experience says there's trouble brewing.
We're just hoping we don't end up rescuing them.
So first we make a picture, okay?
100% first aid or a rescue, 100%. Santa's going for a surf.
In no time, Lifeguards' predictions come true.
Pretty photo, that one.
German backpacker Jan has no idea just how deep his cut is.
It's about, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, it's like big, full on. Oh, mate, it's bad.
In the tower.
It's deep, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one is for the archives.
It's massive cash, mate.
Not that Jan seems too troubled.
Yes.
Jan is so busy making merry, the extent of his injury hasn't quite sunk in.
I'm not trying to scare you, but it's probably about that deep.
Nice work.
But it seems nothing is going to stop the Christmas cheer.
What do you got planned for Christmas and that?
Well, tonight I want to have an all-you-can-eat buffet.
All-you-can-eat buffet?
Instead of a fat man in a red suit, Jan gets paramedics in blue.
You're going to need quite a lot of stitches. Jump on there, mate.
And then we celebrate Christmas in the hospital. Very nice.
Tourists aren't the only ones getting into the Christmas spirit. Once a year, Yatesy is assigned a very special duty.
We're going to head down north, and hopefully the kids will get a bit of a surprise because Santa's coming. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, you lost a bit of weight there, Santa. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Michael, you've been a good boy.
Yeah, always.
Ryan?
Hi.
How are you little kiddies? Just have one each.
Thanks, mate.
Any rescues today, boys? Yeah. Give us a little look out here, boys. Oh, 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 oh.
Don't worry about that.
Sam, you mentioned that your reindeers don't really like getting too sandy.
No, it gets in their eyes.
Any chance you want to lift down to see the kids on the
I'd love to.
Santa's back in town. This is wrong. Oh, boys and girls. Sorry, I don't know what you get. You're a rescue and a
Oh, they're getting swamped.
Not everyone's been won over by this Santa's helper.
Gotta be scared of me too.
But now he has bigger problems.
Imposter. Well, what are you doing? Imposter.
Front each other, look.
What's happening here?
You're an imposter. What are you impersonating
I'm
me?
not.
And I hear you're giving out sweets and things like that instead of good, wholesome fruit. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Look at him. You can't give it away, look.
He's on the back foot.
How could you be the real Santa?
I'm the real
Oh!
Kick him off?
Kick him off.
Hey, Santa, you're out of here, mate.
Really?
You're a hoax.
I'm the real Santa.
Get off, mate. Get off the beach.
Damn. Is it rude to go like this?
None of that.
Oh, sorry.
Bondi is only big enough for one of Santa's helpers. The real one.
I think you guys do such a terrific job.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. So, you know what? So do you, mate.
Tourists from around the world flock to experience Bondi's charms. But the best laid plans can go very wrong. A man has come to the tower complaining of neck pain.
So,
well, I went back in the water with the kids and I couldn't hold on to come back up.
we just might have to put you on a spinal and we'll take it first.
Canadian tourist Sean was dumped by a wave and slammed head first into the sand.
How's that feel?
If he's broken any bones, sudden movement could leave the father of two crippled.
Turn around the lifeguards. Can you call us an ambulance?
Sean's wife is unaware her husband has suffered a neck injury.
Is your mum here?
My mom's like on the beach.
Yeah. You might have to go get your mum.
But Sean's neck might be the least of his worries on the family's dream holiday.
Sure, my wife's going to be very happy. This was our only day at the beach. Colorado instead.
Yeah, no, I'm going down there. I love it.
There, please, there, mate.
Finally, Sean's wife arrives.
What's going on?
You always have to do this when we're on vacation. So I'm pissed off.
Get in. He's injured. Anyway, is that your wife? Yes, your wife.
She speaks, that's a problem.
Oh my goodness. Did your head kind of tilt forward? Yeah, it kind of cracked against the sand.
His wife is unimpressed. Maxi steps in as peacemaker.
Calm down a little bit, darling. What happened?
We're on bloody vacation.
Yeah, I know you're on vacation, but...
Just leave her to cool down. She's off her head.
Is she? Yeah. Is she? Do we need another ambulance for the wife?
I don't know, maybe.
That's what I get deal with.
But Maxi may have bitten off more than he can chew.
I've been shaken up for 2 years like this, okay? So don't tell me he's shaken up.
Might give you something just to stop you vomiting on the way.
Maxi is concerned Sean may need special protection.
The copper's hanging around too, mate. So if she, if she carries on.
Now Chapo tries to calm the situation.
I'll explain it all to you. It's just that he might have done a little bit of spinal cord damage. No, he hasn't done any spinal cord damage. He might have done that. And if we don't do this, it'll get worse. Cheerio, Dad.
How am I supposed to go there?
Taxi or...
Are you serious? In Montreal, we go in the ambulance with him.
Yeah. They'll sort it out.
I think we'll be able to fit you in. Everyone going to be nice and calm? Yeah? All right. 1, 2, 3, up. He's going to make it, all right? It's not too serious. Come on.
She was a piece of work.
She's just going to make the situation a zillion times worse if she carries on like a pork chop. She was.
Where is he?
Christmas Day. Young kids and new presents.
Yeah, baby.
It's a gentle start to one of the busiest days of the year.
Christmas Day brings back fond memories for me. It always does. I started on a Christmas Day, actually 10 years ago today.
On-duty lifeguards spend the day without their families, but at least they have each other.
Here,
Thanks, mate.
fix yourself up, son. It's Christmas Day.
It's a Christmas present from Mum, so, you know, what can I say? I've got to wear it. What colour are you calling them? What colour would you say that is?
Cerise!
Cerise! Oh! That's not right, but it's a good colour. It's not pink. It's magenta. You've never heard of that colour, eh?
No.
Hey, excuse me. Do you want to swap sunnies with my mate? Do you want to swap sunnies with me? Go on.
What colour do you reckon they are?
What colour's that? Did you get her to say that?
No, mate.
For the moment, Bondi's notorious rips aren't causing trouble, but not for long.
High tide is another hour away, and then the water will start getting sucked over to the other side of the earth, and that's when we'll get busy. It's true. You know the water goes on the other side of the earth because the moon sucks it in. Did you know that?
I'll put my other hand up and stop him from hitting me.
Then, the first rescue of the day.
What's that little kid doing?
Oh, you gotta go.
Well outside the flags, a young boy struggles in a rip. Unsupervised, this is no place for a young child.
You right? Huh? That kid that Hoppo just saved, for sure, gonna drown. Where your parents? Where? I'll take it.
He's going, look how far away to where the parents... You still haven't got the parents.
You know where he was? He's about 100 metres that way in the rib. He was under the water.
Luckily, we got Hoppo, the hero. We got, like, Superman over here getting photos with girls. Have a look at that. Sophie's... Right. Like, why do all the girls go to Hoppo? I know he's hotter, but I'm not that ugly, am I?
Thousands of Christmas orphans flock to Bondi in search of kindred spirits.
What are you doing after work?
Low tide is less than an hour away. Bondi's rips will soon become too strong for inexperienced swimmers.
The type of people we've got here today, it's just, they can't swim. 90–95% are all tourist backpackers. They just don't understand the water, and their ocean skills are just terrible.
Despite restrictions, keeping alcohol off the beach is impossible to police.
It's boost juice, but it's actually vodka in the juice. Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Woo! Who's from London? If you're from London, say hello!
England, mate.
England, this is why you should not let us in the country.
I'm English, but I think I'll be a leopard on Bondi tonight, so...
Bit by bit, the behaviour gets sillier on a beach where alcohol and water don't mix.
It's going to be on, for sure. I think I'll even get to break the drought. I haven't done a rescue in 2 years.
After a long stint overseas, Matt D's lifeguarding skills are about to be tested.
Look at this.
I don't want to ruin your Christmas, but you can't be swimming here, okay, guys? We've got dangerous current signs all over the beach.
Matt heads out for the 3 swimmers. But suddenly, a handful more need help.
You all right? Hey! Get in here! Get in! Get on the board! Hey, mate! You all right? You all right? You all right, mate? Okay, we need hold on. The flags,
mate, read them.
on the other end.
The sign. Man just went double figures on his first rescue in 2 years. He got 8 people.
I'm going for 30. I've got that warm feeling back. That saving lives feeling, you know.
With the tide running fast out to sea, the rips are at their fiercest.
So the conditions now, what happens is on one side of the sandbank is knee depth, the other side is only knee depth as well. But then if people move 5 to 10 metres either way, then they're up and over their head.
Christmas Day, and lifeguards brace themselves. 30,000 tourists want to go swimming. But Bondi's rips are at full fury.
Areas of potential trouble happening, you know what I mean? The AT is waving hectically. There's about 3 of them, 4 of them.
In the space of an hour, lifeguards rescue scores of swimmers.
What out? Let have it here a minute.
Personally, if I couldn't swim, I wouldn't go in the ocean. That's just my... I can't fly, so I don't jump off cliffs, right?
We would have done 50 rescues in the last 40 minutes.
Oh, she was scared. She had the look of fear of death. There's a little, like, different levels of fear, you know? There's the I'm dying, and then there's the, ooh, I might die soon.
She's going to be on Bondi Rescue. Oh, my God, are we going to be there too? Like, you're going to come up and all of us are just, like, walking. Like, as they're following.
To cope with so many rescues, lifeguards deploy the jet ski.
The jet ski can get anywhere on the beach within a minute.
Hello, sir.
Give me a hand. Yeah, told you, mate, just back over here. Oh, but it's starting to get a little bit out of control.
Pull him up. I'm going for 30. You want me to take him in or sweet? I'm going for 30 rescues though. 30. I'm trying to break my own personal record here today. And the boys are just burning me.
Where are you from? You're French?
With scores of nationalities, language proves a problem.
Lay down on your belly. Lay down.
Climb on the mat. On the mat. On the mat. On the mat.
Even warnings on the megaphone aren't getting through.
If you need help, put your hand up. Are you okay? Can you hear?
Sometimes there's no time to follow regulation procedure.
Oh, he just stood. Did you see that? Yanks are going fully clothed. I've never ever seen anybody do that in my life. Don't laugh at my expense, eh? Glad you're all right.
I can't see.
Look, it's Tom from Taiwan.
Yeah.
And he can't swim. Can you swim, Tom?
They're coming from everywhere now.
After 2 hours of intense rescues, lifeguards reach boiling point.
Get on the f***ing mat. Now.
Down. If you weren't here, you wouldn't believe what goes on.
Make a picture.
That was unbelievable what just happened. Yeah, that was a heavy one.
Finally, after more than 100 rescues, it's almost pack-up time.
We're out of here in 10 minutes, hopefully, but most likely not.
Deano started at 6 a.m.
Merry Christmas.
He was meant to leave hours ago.
13-hour day and it's time to get out of here.
But the beach is still awash with inebriated backpackers.
Guys, we'd like you to clear the water tonight by 7 o'clock, please. It's too dangerous.
If we walk away from Bondi at 7 o'clock, there's going to be a drowning.
Ladies, don't swim there, please. Don't swim there. Sharks in there. There's a shark floating around. Better stay out of it. Well done. Yeah.
The flags are down, but lifeguards can't leave the beach.
This is the time of the day when, especially Christmas Day, we get a lot of people that are drunk now. They come in, they jump in the water, sun's going down, and causes a lot of problems.
I'm running on empty, Deano.
I'm cold. I've been in and out of the water for the last hour.
I was a bit grumpy out there today. Yeah, but they drained me of my Christmas cheer.
Sure enough, there's one last rescue.
Have a look at the two girls in the Santa hats.
But this one is a little different.
And nude. Did you say nude? Nude. I repeat, nude. Give me your location, Matt D. I need a location. Come on up, boys.
Look, I'm just here doing my job, really. I just want to make sure everyone's safe and gets home. And I don't care if there's girls in the nude. And I'm not here to see it. I'll just hand up.
Yeah, whoever wants to rescue a nude Santa-looking girl, just get in there, because there's a few of them.
A group of girls in Santa hats can't make it back to shore. Deano soon has his hands full, but there's no shortage of willing assistance. Tom stands ready in case more help is required.
Lay down. Yeah, no, you're not.
Partly nude and very drunk. Tom gets the call.
Bondi Beach at Christmas, it's always going to be an epic.
Bondi Beach. 1 kilometre of alluring sand and crystal clear water, attracting millions of visitors from around the world.
We love Australia, we love Bondi Beach.
As well as the beauty, beachgoers are often faced with pounding surf.
It's going to be too dangerous. We've got too much swell.
And unpredictable rips.
Oh my God, that person is so drowning right now.
There's 2 of them.
Every summer, Bondi's lifeguards perform thousands of rescues, scores of first aids,
Try nice and slow.
and multiple resuscitations.
So we might be tuning in for a spinal.
Throw in sharks, the unexpected,
Mate, that could have killed someone.
and Bondi's dark underbelly, and you're at the beach that never slows down.
You can't touch me.
This season, 3 new rookies.
I was still in school when the jobs came up, and it was a thing obviously I've always thought about.
I just screamed Mom, and Mom came running in and I said, yeah, I got the job, I got the traineeship.
You know, you got 30,000 people on the beach sometimes and it can get pretty hectic, so it's pretty hard for a guy my age.
Yeah.
Oh, great rescue.
For the 3rd year in a row, it's the hottest summer on record.
Don't be surprised if we do 100+ rescues today.
As Australia is in the grips of an unprecedented catastrophe.
Yeah, it's really smoky.
For lifeguards, it's a Bondi summer like they've never seen before.
Pulling on the blue shirt is an honour. We all aspire to be the best watermen and waterwomen we can be. Kids in the local area see that and grow up wanting to be lifeguards.
This season, 3 young rookies are pulling on Bondi's famous blue shirt for the first time.
So we've got a new boy band that's joined the service. So we've got Dylan, we've got Noah, and we've got Chase. Chase on vocals, Dylan on drums, and Noah's on the bass.
"17-year-old trainee Noah is starting with the fundamentals.
We need to bring the signs down closer to the water.
Yeah.
But on Bondi, just digging a hole takes a certain level of skill.
Yeah, I'm not confident with this one. I'm doing the flags. They just don't feel secure at all.
You digging crab holes, are you?
I'm digging good holes.
Good holes or
Good
crab
holes,
holes?
like solid holes.
And he reckons that they're not deep enough. So if he's giving himself up, chances are that they're not deep enough. Yeah, they're not good. I gave him one job. If a sign falls on someone, 2 weeks in the job, let's just say he won't be employed for 2020.
A month ago, local boy Dylan was finishing school. Today, he's Bondi's second trainee and learning just what it takes to command authority with beachgoers.
Yeah, you can trouble swimming in front, guys. Make your way right back to shore.
If at first you don't succeed,
Hello? Swimmer, come right back to shore. Hello?
try again.
Yeah, once again, guys, these couple swimmers here. Guys, make your way right in between the red and yellow flags.
It may be some time yet before Dylan's presence becomes as commanding as he'd like.
I'm gonna stay live. You just stuck the picture up.
These newbies need to learn to show their authority, especially when there's people in a rip and they need to be moved.
Also born and bred in Bondi, 18-year-old Chase is fulfilling a dream.
Central to south.
Skipping the traineeship, Chase has gone straight to a fully fledged position. But the rookie is yet to earn his stripes.
Copy.
Today, Chase is learning the ropes under the supervision of Lockie.
I was leaving the real lady at Red Food.
But then, Lockie is called to a job.
Hey, Chase.
Yeah, copy, thank you.
There's just a chick with pain chest. Can you get Hoppo and thieves? I'm back here.
The first time when I was in the tower on my own, I was sort of in a bit of shock at the start. I was heaps nervous.
I'd love to get a little bit more fluid into your number. It's really hot. Had any chest pains before?
This whole beach is pretty much on my head right now. So if anything happens, it's coming to me. Ambulance, please. So there's an older lady with chest pains up in the car park. We currently have 3 lifeguards on standby up there with Oxy and the defib.
We've got some paramedics coming to check you out.
In the tower, Chase must be the field marshal, directing troops and resources. But every distraction limits his focus on the water.
Well, that's pretty much the golden rule of the lifeguards, is watching the water permanently. If you are left up there, it's a big task and a big ask, and obviously being my first time on a busy day, the boys relied on me.
We have a lost child.
Bondi Central to boys on the beach. We have a missing 2-year-old child.
The lost kid isn't the only distraction.
Guys, it's a really frustrating dude, and he's like trying to push it around the beach.
Whereabouts?
So, he's just, where is he? Where is he? Somewhere over there. He's just, he's really drunk, he's swaying the river. And they told me to call the cops.
Yeah, I'll just get someone to come up. I'm gonna stay here, but I'll get someone on the beach to come walk up. Yeah.
Thanks.
Central to in the flags. There's some trying to punch everyone from the public.
Responding to Chase's call, Troy investigates.
We're going to get the police down here. We've got to just keep on going now.
Hi, Sally. I'm just calling regarding an incident down at Bondi.
We're going to get the police down.
There's a drunken man who's been causing a bit of a ruckus on the beach, punching people. I was really overwhelmed. It was getting heated. I was trying to call the ambulance, trying to call the cops, trying to call all the boys on the beach for the lost child, as well as trying to watch the water as well, which is the main priority.
Amidst the chaos, the water remains Chase's highest priority.
Just as I was thinking what else could happen down at Bondi Beach, I just saw this one guy going real quick. He hadn't even swum a stroke yet. Only a matter of seconds before I knew he was gone. Central to Mario.
You gonna go ask?
Well, what's it look like down there? From up here, he hasn't really moved much.
Struggling a bit.
Yeah, keep going, mate. Swing towards your left. Towards your left. Left.
But he's just knackered, so he's given up. There's a surfer trying to hold him up now. Yeah, Mario going, he doesn't look good at all. With everything going on at that same time, I was just stoked. I didn't really wipe my smile off my face for ages.
No one drowns on the beach, no one drowns in the car park, but in the water, if our observation isn't on point, that's where it happens. And Chase to maintain focus with all the outside distractions and people wanting that tower, and regardless that he's a rookie, he's a captain of the ship and he needs to direct the sailors.
Whether they come to swim, surf or strut, people visit Bondi for all sorts of reasons. But not every visitor is here for a good time.
Have you got anything else on the beach? So you're with another person?
Yeah.
So why don't you go and tell them, stay where they are.
It's the lowest thing to do to someone who's come to the beach for a day, especially, international tourists who've got their passports and all of that stuff, all their money, phones. Take all of that away from them. It's just a scumbag act. That's not standard. Sure.
Just minutes later, and lifeguards spot another unhappy beachgoer.
I wouldn't steal his bag. He's on the warpath, eh? Look at him. Poor bloke. So our observation skills as lifeguards are tuned into the water, but also the beach as well. And this guy just had that look like he'd lost something. I think he got a bit of a surprise that we were ready for him.
Hey mate, how are you? You look like you got your bag stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple go in the last sort of couple of hours.
Yeah.
As the man and his two female companions go looking for their bag, Hoppo suspects there are more victims to come.
If 1 or 2 bags get stolen on the beach, you know they're going to hit probably up to about 5 or 6 in one hit. So I know that there's more to come, so you need to keep an eye out.
Might go for a wander around. Yeah. We'll go wander around.
Well, they come back, behind the pavilion here because it's a quieter spot. Less people are going to see them, and then they scoot off either way. So I went out looking for the bag and around the back of the pavilion, and I noticed one was sort of ransacked.
Yeah, I've got a Nipco wallet. Oh, that's so good. It's a cheap outfit. It is a nice feeling being able to call a person who's had their belongings stolen and, sort of pass on the good news.
We think we might have your bag.
Hello, we had a bag get stolen.
Yeah.
We got a phone call.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah. You're with the Irishman.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if it's is it all there though?
Press.
Did he take?
Purse is empty, but
Oh no. And did he lose? He lost his shoes.
shoes brand new yesterday.
You can replace the shoes
Oh,
though.
thank
but
you
yeah.
so much.
As Hoppo suspected, the thief is on a roll.
Go around the back. I'll come around the back with you because this is where they're all dumped.
Another one. Wow.
The victim and his friend spot a teenager holding something very familiar. But the youngster isn't staying around for long.
There's one no attention. We've got him here on the run. Back of the pad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got the guy. Your bag.
Promenade north, he's going past. He's going up around the point of the Zelda. Oh, you boy?
No way.
Yeah,
Got him. Central, copy that. Hold him down nice and strong.
Next to Bondi Surf Club, lifeguards are holding a teenage boy suspected of stealing a bag.
We've asked him, is it our bag? He said, no, it's mine. And when this guy said, I know my bag, and the next moment he started running.
Sit down. Sit down.
Listen.
Hello. Yeah, they're saying they have to keep me here.
Who's this?
See?
Who is it?
My mum.
Well, you'll have a chance to explain it to her in a minute, all right, when the police arrive.
No, I'm going.
No, mate, sit down.
Don't, you can't touch me.
Sit down, mate. Sit down.
I'm 13 years old.
It doesn't matter, mate. You've been suspected of stealing.
Well, can I go to the toilet?
In a minute you can go, mate, but for now, just relax.
I can't, my leg.
Just take the weight off it, sit down.
No, it's gone.
He's been suspected of something. If he's done nothing, he'll have his chance to explain and he can walk away. But for now, he's been found holding stolen goods.
Anything you say or do will be recorded and camera. Stand up, put your hands in your pocket.
The boy was held at Bondi Police Station, but due to his age, was later released with a caution. Four weeks into the job, 18-year-old Noah is desperate to perform his first rescue.
Yeah, it is a bit frustrating. You see all the other guys doing rescues and you want to prove that you can do them as well, especially as a trainee. You want to show that you actually have the skills to be there.
As Noah patrols the middle of the beach, in the tower, Mouse spots a bodyboarder in trouble.
There's a bodyboarder to her south on the bank. Mate, she's freaking out, bro? Oh no, late rescue. He's going the complete wrong direction.
A good Samaritan beats Noah to the woman.
A fellow bodyboarder went out and just threw her onto a wave. She's stoked about the bloke. She's not even speaking to Noah.
I got heavily brushed. She was panicking, and then that local boogie boarder came out and helped her. Then got brushed.
Hoping for a second chance, Noah doesn't have to wait too long.
Clinging to a board with that little right-hander is...
Noah's on his way in, mate.
Noah's just gone out and he went for the wrong colour.
He's coming in empty-handed.
I think Noah's gone out for the rescues and hasn't ended up doing one of them, so I think he's a little bit disheartened, but you got to be tough on the young fella.
I was brushed again. I've been brushed for 4 weeks straight. Haven't done a rescue. It's been very sad. I'm well and truly ready. Third time's lucky maybe, or maybe I won't get brushed.
On a crowded beach, identifying exactly which swimmers are in trouble takes experience.
I am still learning to spot people. Yeah, it does take a while just picking up all the signs, just trying to distinguish people in need of assistance.
Late afternoon, and two people are spotted struggling against a rip.
There's a woman and a small child, which doesn't look good. Central to Noah. Mate, I reckon you're in here. There's a child and a mother.
After two failed attempts already, Noah now faces a monumental challenge.
This is gonna be like a wake-up call for him.
He's got the kid.
Because he's new, right? Those would have been missed if you guys weren't looking.
With the child safely on his board, Noah guides the woman back into shallower water.
Could have been potentially a lot worse.
The woman is the boy's babysitter.
Yeah, we just drifted away because the current's very strong, so I couldn't really hold him. Besides that, yeah, he just pulled us out, so that was really great.
As a trainee, you're trying to win the trust and approval of all the older experienced guys like Harries and Singlets and all the team leaders.
For 17-year-old Noah, it's a much-needed vote of confidence.
He didn't panic, which is probably the most important part of this job. Being able to stay calm and cool under pressure. Good result. Good job, young fella. That was good work, mate.
Pretty stoked. Yeah, finally got the weight off my shoulders. Yeah, I was just really happy, over the moon.
Getting the monkey off the back and doing that first rescue, you come out of the water with a smile on your face, that's for sure. You know, the whole team's watching. So you better pull it off. No nosedives.
18-year-old trainee Dylan is a third-generation Bondi local. Growing up, the beach was his backyard.
Oh, my dad was a clubby champion. He always around the ocean, and he brought me into surfing and swimming. Unfortunately, my dad did pass away when I was 14. We were down the coast on a surf holiday. I just see Dad on this perfect little right-hander. Just had like big smile on his face, having the time of his life. And unfortunately, Dad had a heart attack paddling out.
You know, I knew Dylan's dad. He was a great waterman, fantastic bloke. And with Dylan, I don't think the apple's going to fall far from the tree.
Late afternoon.
North to Central. We just got some spinal. Can you bring a spinal board down? And we get an ambulance as well.
My left arm is really stinging, Dad. It's stinging.
Just then, Joel and I saw a bit of commotion in the water with 3 people holding a guy up, and the guy was holding at the back of his neck. I raced down, radioed the guys in the tower saying we've got a suspected spinal down here.
Okay, there's a ball coming right behind you now.
He had really bad pain at the back of his neck.
Okay, now we're just going to slowly slot you in here. That's right, we'll just do it all. You don't have to move.
Lean back. It's the first serious incident Dylan has been faced with.
He had shooting, like nerve pain all the way down his arm, which was really excruciating.
The implications of getting a spinal injury wrong in our job are potentially fatal.
Slowly lowering down.
You're looking at paraplegia, quadriplegia.
Right, you know where I know.
Tell me when you got it.
If you move a person the wrong way millimetres, it can change the whole course of their life.
Try nice and slow. Slowly. Go like this.
Yeah?
I reckon we're going to lift him up, put him on the back.
You're going to be okay. There's an ambo here. We're going to put you in it nice and slow.
All right, just try and keep your arms still, mate.
He did have his kids there and his wife. He was worried about them. Wouldn't have been nice to see, you know, someone like that, a family member. Yeah, not good.
The way I stay so calm through that spinal, I think with my dad's accident, it's made me a bit more resilient to responding to incidents with fear or a bit, you know, not sure what's happening. I think that's the way I stay really calm through it, because I've seen it a little bit worse.
But Dylan did an amazing job with the spinal, and he showed a lot of maturity for a young guy, which is rare when you've just started down here as a lifeguard, and I think it would make his dad very, very proud.
The man was assessed by doctors in the spinal unit. Settling into his new role, Dylan is earning fans in the local community.
Oh, hey guys, how are you?
Yeah.
We made this drawing. That's mine.
We needed,
make this one?
Yeah.
we needed to make
What was
a
made?
copy.
That's Hoppo, that's Harry, that's Deano.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that one's you.
High five.
Oscar and Hugo are Dylan's cousins.
All good, thanks guys.
Our cousin is Dylan, one of the lifeguards. Yeah. And we brought him a drawing that I drew, and I found a picture and I drew it. Yeah.
Perfect.
I want to be a lifeguard when I grow up.
What makes young girls cry and grown men weep? And lifeguard's grim discovery. The man can't move his arms or legs.
He's got no feeling at all.
And now his chest.
Stops breathing. We're going to have to start doing CPR, so we need an amber here ASAP, mate.
Bondi's daily rituals begin. Dr. Pacific dispenses its soothing medicine. But out past the surf lurks a nasty surprise.
Come and jump in the back here. Yeah. Just jump in the back here, mate.
A man has collapsed after swimming the bay.
He's come out of the water. He's got like one of those triathlete wetsuits.
Need oxygen. You might take him to a hot shower, Benny. He wants some oxygen. He's not
The Bondi local may have suffered multiple blue bottle stings, but his reaction is unusually severe.
You been stung before? Like that, whatever it was. Let's call it in. I really need to go to the hospital, man. Serious. For the moment, just relax, mate.
Oxygen will help his breathing.
What's your name, dude? Ruben. Hot water's the best thing for it if we can get you over the road.
Hot water can help neutralise toxins remaining on his skin. But toxins already in the body can cause excruciating pain in the glands. Yet it's Ruben's back that hurts most.
My back is breaking. He's getting worse? Yeah, he's going back.
Lifeguards need to ascertain whether Ruben is suffering something else.
Are you allergic to bee stings or prawns or anything like that? All right. And you've never had any anaphylactic problems before? Okay,
I really need to go to the hospital.
We've got an ambulance on the way.
Deano decides to administer the green whistle, a powerful analgesic.
Just breathe normally. Just keep it in your mouth.
It has little effect.
The ambulance will give you some more pain relief soon, yeah. Just try and relax. I know it sounds hard.
Paramedics are briefed on Ruben's baffling reaction.
It hurts so much.
I know. So we're going to get you some... Do you have some hot water here?
We've got a shower across the road. I wanted to get him there.
Have you just got
if we can walk him or boil him across. I've got hot water. You want hot water?
a big breath in? A big breath in. Into your mouth. That's it. Keep going like that. I want 20 big breaths.
Finally, the pain relief takes effect.
You're looking much better, Ruben. Feel better? Quite often the case with blue bottles is you know, people think they're going to die and they get themselves in such a state of shock that people can die from shock. So he was that bad that we had to treat him that way.
But as Ruben heads off to hospital for assessment, the culprits march closer to shore. Portuguese men of war, commonly known as blue bottles, are blown in by onshore winds. Their tentacles, metres long, are armed with tiny but powerful darts. Deadly to small fish, excruciating to humans.
Just attention all the swimmers out in front. There are a few blue bottles starting to make their way in now. And if you do get stung, don't panic. Just have a freshwater shower located on the promenade and it should go away within about 30 minutes.
Just relax. Relax. I know. You've got to get it off.
You just got to sort of cater to each individual. That becomes tricky after there's, 50 or so just coming at you at once and you're trying to watch the water at the same time. It's just frustrating with blue bottles. They're just a punish.
Thousands are in the water. Being stung is a lottery.
A blue bottle swarm has hit Bondi, you could say.
Open your eye, try and open your eye for me. Like that one. I just want to see if there's any blue stuff in that. You're right. If you've got it all out, it's just going to be like swollen. I'll give you some ice to put on it, but there's nothing for the pain.
Stung me in the arm first and then I went to rub the water on my eyes.
Oh, you got it there. Yeah, if it gets worse and it starts to swell and you can't see out of your eye, definitely just go straight to the hospital.
Cheers.
Despite warnings, swimmers take their chances.
It's pretty common now. We're pretty used to panic, especially for people that haven't been stung by a blue bottle before. It is quite scary. I mean, it's a pretty intense sort of pain, and when you look down, you've got these blue tentacles sort of wrapped around your limbs. It's not the best feeling in the world.
Oh, you'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. It's just a little sting.
It's okay. It's part of coming to Bondi. You meet the blue bottles.
Sometimes the best treatment is humour.
Hey Ben, grab the chainsaw. Grab the chainsaw. We're just gonna chop it off. Come in, yeah.
They recommended amputation, but yeah, they just said just keep doing what I'm doing, put ice and stuff on it, and yeah.
Millions of blue bottles washing in. One more. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Can we jump from here, sir?
What's up?
We need
yeah, there's a tent down there, red and yellow tent. They'll sort you out on the beach.
There's a tent.
Just got every man and his dog getting stung, and we're just so busy watching the water that we just can't attend to every blue bottle thing.
All right, so it's a blue bottle. It's extremely common along here, and it's going to be really sore for the next 40 minutes. This will make it feel a load better. Just got to tough it out. You'll be fine, trust me. You see this all the time. All right, boys. It'll go away. It only lasts about half an hour. Then it'll itch, and then you'll die.
TLC is often enough to ease the pain.
Freshwater shower, you just got to toughen up. Yeah. Be strong, mate.
But some won't be comforted.
No! No!
You saw? You gonna be alright? You gonna be okay? Half an hour, you're not gonna know any.
10-year-old Jasmine has multiple stings.
What I want you to do, I want you to go over here and wash the area and then come back in and I'll spray it and we'll give you some ice. And then knock on the door, I'll be right with you. Oh, mate, I've seen some blue bottle reactions in my life and that's number one. That was unbelievable.
Jasmine's reaction is extreme. Lifeguards are about to find out why.
Yeah, I feel bad because the poor girl came over here. We thought she was just overreacting to a bluey sting. It was a horrible sting, but it turns out she's autistic. She isn't overreacting. She just doesn't know why that she's got so much pain.
She's gone now.
A topical spray will help further ease Jasmine's pain.
Sweetheart, sit here. Come on, sit down here.
I haven't got one in me anymore.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It just stings for a little bit. You're gonna be fine. That was very intense, very, very intense. At first we just thought it was someone overreacting to a blue bottle, which happens a lot. You get it with grown men, little kids, whatever. Everyone reacts differently. A lot of people don't have much ticker. It shakes you up though, shakes you up when you see someone in your face that distraught. Pretty heavy.
Half an hour later, calm finally returns. The swelling has almost gone, but not the memory.
I did see the sign, but to be honest, I thought because when there's so many people out in the sea that there weren't going to be any about. I don't know if she'll be too keen to go back in the sea.
Luckily, there's no jellyfish on the sand.
Having fun has its risks. But lifeguards never know when a real disaster may strike.
Guys, we've got someone pulled out of the water unconscious. I think the IRB jump off.
A man has been dragged from the surf. Within moments, lifeguards make a diagnosis.
I think it's just a suspected spinal. So the boys are just going to run back up here and grab the spinal board and some equipment and head back down.
Dean attends Leo, a 28-year-old Brazilian man. He's unable to move his arms or legs.
Tell him to keep his head still, very important.
And did he dive in the water?
I didn't see.
Oh, okay, right. And how did he get pulled out of the water? Did you see that?
The boys took him
They
out.
just dragged him out? What?
It appears there was just one witness.
Tried to go for a swim, he hit his head on the ground.
Can you move his feet? Movimento sua perna aí. Seu pé. Movimente ele o pé. Consegue não?
Leo is part of a Brazilian dance troupe. He is due to perform tonight.
Let's just leave him, just like that. Just relax. Is he all right? Yeah. Relax. Tá de boa? Tell him he's doing well.
Está de boa, tá indo bem.
Just relax, deep breaths. We know it hurts. Got to be brave. Jake, I haven't touched the patient as of yet because he's got no movement or feeling. I'm reluctant to do so, but maybe they can advise whether they want me to package him up or not.
Dean hasn't packaged him because he said he's got no movement. So he's got no feeling at all.
Olha, respira devagar porque você está pegando oxigênio, brother. Você não precisa respirar tanto não, que o oxigênio está te ajudando, está respirando para você. Só tente respirar devagarzinho. Must be some big problem with his breathing.
In extreme cases, spinal victims can lose the power to breathe.
I just hopped off the phone with the ambulance. They're about 6 minutes off.
Well, maybe, you know, if he stops breathing, we're going to have to start doing CPR.
If Leo stops breathing, lifeguards will be faced with a terrible dilemma. Resuscitating Leo may damage his spinal cord further.
You know, we need an ambo here, ASAP, mate.
Dean, the ambo's just come around to the roundabout now.
G'day mate, how are you? What language does he speak?
Português, I'm
Okay.
Sua respiração tá boa, mãe. Seu oxigênio tá bem. No seu fome não, tudo de boa.
Squeeze my hand, Leo.
We went for a
Squeeze my
swim.
hand.
He can't feel anything, man.
How did he get out of the water?
We pulled him out.
Right. Did he walk at all or move his
Nah.
arms or legs?
Nah.
Not at all?
He couldn't move anything. Right? Okay. His chest hurts. His neck and his chest.
So you can feel his chest. Anything else? Any pain down his
Tá algum outro lugar doendo? E aqui na frente? Tá sentindo aqui? Não? Nada? He can't feel anything.
Tell him to move his feet.
He can't move anything.
Reidy, you're gonna get a chopper.
A spinal board will immobilise Leo on the way to hospital.
1, 2, 3, back.
Tell him we know it feels horrible. It's awful to have something across your chest. You need to do this to keep him nice and still. It's very dangerous. Be observant.
Ela colocou um pano no seu braço. Já tá em cima da prancha já.
Oh, good.
We're going to look at Marks Park, we're going to transport him up to the ambulance, and then from there coordinate a landing area.
That's really upsetting for me to see. He had no movement or feeling below the neck, really. You know, I just kept in there basically and tried to really reassure him, and I wanted to do everything, you know, as much as possible to give him every chance to walk again.
A chopper is the smoothest way to transport Leo to hospital. The only hope is that Leo's symptoms are caused by severe swelling and not an irreparable break.
Touching him and he just had nothing. She was poking him here and he could feel that at the end, but that's so sad.
Lifeguards wait for news on Leo's condition. Next day, and there's a happy discovery on the beach.
How are you? Good? Yesterday, you got the worst blue bottle sting I've ever seen in my whole life. How much? Did it hurt? So much, hey? Yeah, you scared us. It was the scariest blue bottle sting I've ever seen. I was just telling Jasmine she's the toughest girl I've ever met.
She's been a very brave girl.
Brave and tough as nails.
Are you going to show everyone though that you're a brave girl and you can come back in the water now? Yeah. Come in the water with me. Come on then.
Yeah. What a legend.
I thought you have to go back in the water because otherwise we're here for 5 weeks.
Right.
So if she doesn't overcome her fear to get in the water now,
she'll miss out on the
she'll
beach.
bless her.
Now, Jasmine's painful experience is about to come in very handy.
You got stung by a jellyfish? Oh, really? God, oh. Jasmine got stung yesterday.
Did you get stung by jellyfish? Yeah. When?
It hurts, huh?
When did you do it?
Hurts a lot?
When did you do it? Just up there, I was getting into the water.
How long did the pain last?
I'm going to get over it. Not long.
Not long?
Nah.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
Half an hour. Happy ending for Jasmine. Happy ending for all of us. So yeah, she can go on in Australia and just have a good time. Like coming back down the beach, she's getting back on the horse, you know. Full props to you, Jasmine.
In the tower, word comes through on Leo, the young Brazilian with no feeling in his arms or legs.
The police, Bondi police rang, and they said that guy yesterday with a spinal, he's quadriplegic. Yeah. He just called to say, like, let us know.
That's terrible.
It's been a week since 28-year-old Brazilian dancer Leo dived headfirst into a sandbank.
He can't feel anything. Tell him to move his feet. He can't.
He was left with no movement in his arms or legs. Now, his friends have come to visit lifeguards in the tower.
What actually happened, Timmy?
He jumped for dive, and it wasn't that the accident. The accident was actually after he started to dive.
And then he didn't dive. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
We decided to go for a swim. We went for a run to dive into the water, and I just realized that as we swim, we will go up and start to walk back. On the look back, he's still under the water. One of the boys tried to pick him up, and he's realized that he wouldn't come. Yeah. So then he's turned him around, and he was like struggling to breathe. And it was such a beautiful day. It was so funny because we got up. I got up and I went to their house, and we got there, we make breakfast, and we feel positive, like, let's go for a big workout, let's go to the beach. And our vibe, our energy was so good that day.
What I wanted to ask was what's Leandro's future prospects? Like, where is it at?
It's a 1% chance of his recovery, ever being able to move his arms or legs again. But they also did say to us that there was the same slim chance of him being able to recover his breathing, which he has. He's completely breathing on his own.
Oh, that's awesome.
He has recovered incredibly rapidly in that respect. So, you know, we have hope. But obviously it's going to be a long-term recovery process, treatment, rehabilitation, care. So there's a lot of costs involved.
It's really hard for us to go to the hospital and see him, because when you get there, he keeps looking at us. He keeps telling me how good I look. And he keep asking me to buy him some protein shake, like supplements. Like he's believing in his mind that he's gonna be okay soon. He's a very spiritual, positive person.
It's very sad. It's one of probably the worst things I've had to deal with in my lifeguarding career.
Oh, really?
He's such a beautiful big guy, and I knew, and it was just. And he knew. I could see him on the beach. He had these tears in his eyes. It was just.
Yeah, one thing it does definitely give you the biggest wake-up call, and you feel like every single step I take, I should be thankful for. The fact that I can scratch my eye if it's itching. You know, you just got to give thanks for every single moment that we're healthy.